Maybe some people wanted something when they said that the Cheesecake Factory wasn't the move. You know what I mean? Because personally, I like the Cheesecake Factory, but we went there on Easter, and yo, we went to the one in Redondo Beach, and it was like the worst service we ever had. We went there, obviously, well, a party of 15 people, right? Because it's Easter, the whole family trying to be together and eat. We tried to make a reservation. They said we can't because of busyness and holiday. Okay, we get that. So we get there, and my sister gets there at 3. They say that we have a table that can be prepared shortly for 12. They're like, well, we got 15. Okay, well, now you gotta wait 45 minutes to an hour. I'm like, damn, for 3 more people, 1 more table, sure. Hey, I mean, we could sit separated, but okay. So we wait that hour, right? Go talk to the front desk, like, how long do you guys think it would be? They said it'd be another 45. Like, damn, all right. So now we got an hour and 45 we waited. Hour and 45 pass. Go back to the front desk. They tell us that it's going to be another 45, another 30 to 45 minutes. So we talk to the manager. Manager name is Jerry Cruz. Yo, if you run into this nigga, you're not going to get good service, fam. I don't know how else to explain it to you, because when we talk to him, he's like showing us on the little tablet how long people have been sitting down, and, the area he wants to put us in. And, the average time is like an hour and 20 minutes. I'm like, yo, they've been sitting down. Like, we've been waiting way longer than they've been sitting down, though. Like, we've been waiting almost 2 hours now. They sitting down for an hour and 2, which means that, an hour in, they got seated. I said, it seemed like you guys took the tables that could have been ready for us and just broke them up and just put us to the side. You're like, no, okay. All right. So he tries to convince us to use the outside patio. Like, oh, we can turn the heater on. Yo, my sister got 4 kids, the youngest being under 1. My mom is almost 70. My dad's almost 70. Like, they can't handle the cold like that. So me, my cousin, and my dad try out the patio just to see how it is with the heater on. My niece was freezing with the heater, like underneath the heater with my dad. Like, it's not gonna work. All right. So the manager then takes my mom to a table where he's like, we're waiting for them to get up, but they're not leaving. The people are packed up and everything, but they just sitting there talking. I'm like, yo, why would you take my mom back there, like, and telling her, like, we can't make anybody get up and leave? But I could have sworn there was a time limit, like a 2-hour time limit, 2 hours 30 minutes, something like that, per table, right? I could be wrong, but I thought that, like, my mom supposed to do that kind of information. You know what I mean? Cause now she want to go tell them niggas to get up, and my family will do that shit. So after a while, like, people started dropping off. Like, this is bullshit. So my sister's fiance bounced, and then my dad with my stepmom bounced. Like, and then my 2 cousins with her son bounced, and now we down to like 9 people. So I literally go to them like, yo, we're down to 9. Can we please be seated now? You know what I mean? So by the time we get seated, we've been there for 3 hours and like 15 minutes, right? The lobby was full. The lobby was empty, full, and then empty again before we sat down. So we get to the table to eat. The waitress seemed to have an attitude. Some of us, like me personally, I didn't want to eat anymore. I was just there to spend time with my family at that point. I did not want to be served by them. So I just asked for a Mai Tai, something to drink, and that's it. Lady got an attitude. The lady got an attitude. So, she's kind of like walking away while people trying to talk to her. She's rushing my mom to make her order. So we call the manager. Same manager pops up. While I was trying to explain to him, like, hey, is she okay? Because, she seems to have an issue with us already. And they're like, he's like, well, I don't know, but I can tell you she's busy. I'm like, okay, but my best friend says being busy is no reason to be rude. And while she's talking to him, he's like quickly walking towards the kitchen, like not a normal pace, like he's trying to speed walk. And she said, and my best friend said, "Hey, you shouldn't be walking away from me while I'm talking to you." And we literally heard him say, they turn around and say, "I have better things to do." I'm like, yo, you already cheesed us so shitty. So I'm like, you know what? I'm good on this one, bro. I will never come back to the Redondo Beach Cheesecake Factory. If you run into a dude, Jerry Cruz, and he's the manager for the day, Hispanic dude, run, nigga, run. Because he never apologized through the whole thing. They would never, I'm sorry for the wait, that. So then, when I asked for the business card, like, can I have your name, sir? Like, can I have your name in the business card? He had an attitude when he gave it to me. I'm like, what do you expect to happen? You thought I was gonna just leave? I'm paying for valet and bounce? Like, nah. But nah. Then it's just one of the worst experiences you can have on like a Easter trying to spend time with your family. You know what I mean? Just, because after a while, attitude just started flying everywhere.